Tanner Mangum, a guy who's done 2 interviews. 2? Well, now 4, right? He did 2 after the game and now 2 others. So we don't know much about this guy, but Jarom Jordan was one of the guys that got to interview him one-on-one. Tanner Mangum, all questions to the new BYU quarterback.
Okay, when did you go to sleep Saturday?
Saturday night, about 4 a.m. Just, as exhausted and as tired as it was, there's still that feeling of excitement and kind of adrenaline. And, but I got to talk to my parents and talk to my family, and I kind of enjoy that moment.
So your family goes to your brother Madison's game in Pocatello. So when do you call them, and what was their reaction?
I called them once I got back to Provo after the flight. And I don't blame them for going. My brother's a senior at Idaho State. They would have had no idea that I was going to get in. But I called my mom first thing, and we were just so, she was just so happy, and I was just happy to talk to her. She's always been my biggest fan. After every game, win or loss, I know she's there. She's there for me.
Has this all settled in? What happened? Like, has it kicked in, what happened with the team and what you did?
Well, it's still a little surreal. Just an incredible moment, something special. And so it hasn't really set in just yet. But at the same time, it's time to get ready for Boise State. Time to move on to week 2. But more than anything, I'm just happy that we got the win. That's honestly all I cared about, is just getting the W.
Describe the play to me from your perspective, from the snap to when you sprint down the field.
Well, Coach and I, before the play, told me, he's like, hey, step back, roll out, buy some time, let you guys get down there, and then just go make a play. So, I got it, rolled out, and I kind of looked behind me a little bit just to make sure that I had room, I had time. Let him get down a little bit, and then I just threw it up. But when I let it go, it wasn't the prettiest ball. It wasn't my best throw. It came out a little wobbly, but I was just hoping it'd get there. I was like, come on, come on, come on. And when I saw Mitch catch it and fall into it, I wasn't 100% sure he was in. I thought it was a little bit short. But when I saw the rest hands go up, and I saw everyone freaking out, I saw Coach Mendenhall running, and that's when I knew it was real, and I just started taking off, and then I got dogpiled, couldn't breathe, but it was a blast.
Was that 4.340 speed getting down to the end zone?
I don't know. I don't even remember most of it. I was kind of in shock at the moment. Like, is this really happening? I had to keep looking at the scoreboard to make sure that it was really real, that we won the game. It was just an exciting moment. Just so happy that it happened.
What did you hear during the play?
Honestly, nothing. And that's how it is every play, honestly. Once the ball snaps, you don't really hear anything. You kind of you get in that zone, and everything else kind of goes away. Even though that stadium was rocking, it was 90,000 fans. Once the ball snaps, it's a different. You're in a different dimension almost. But then once it's caught and you hear, it goes quiet, except for our BYU section there, the loyal fans.
Which was right near the play.
Right near the play, it's perfect. When I heard them, celebrate it, that was a good sound to hear.
So you do a couple interviews. For the first time, you couldn't talk to anybody until after fall camp, till this moment. What was it like when you got back to the locker room?
Oh, just so fun to be with the guys and just see everyone. But also bittersweet. Seeing TAYSOM got me emotional, just because he's such a great teammate, such a good friend. And obviously, your heart hurts, your heart aches for what happened to him. So we guys were rallying around him, and so definitely some mixed emotions. So happy we won the game, but also sad for our team leader and our team captain, who went down with an unfortunate injury.
So emotionally, what's it like right now? Because Taysom Hill is out for the season, yet you win the game, and for you, you're the starting quarterback now.
Well, throughout the summer, our strength and conditioning staff talked to us a lot about overcoming adversity, and that's what happens in football games and during football seasons. And so as a team, we have to stay together. We have to stay together and keep fighting. Taysom's still our guy. He's still our leader and our team captain. And no matter what, he's going to be an example to us. So it's just a matter of coming together, staying united, and just doing our part to keep working hard and keep preparing for each game, 1 week at a time.
Last season, when Taysom Hill got hurt, a 4-game losing streak happened. There were other injuries, and lots of things factored into that. This year, there was a win in the game where he is injured, so maybe that makes a difference. But what kind of difference do you think there could be this year to avoid the same kind of experience after the injury?
I think really it's the heart of the guys on this team, the will to win, the desire. We've got incredible leaders on this team, senior leadership, guys who've been here before, guys who were part of that season last year. And I wasn't here, but guys, they went through it. And we don't want to take a step off or take a step back. We just want to keep going. So I think it's going to come down to us, rallying together and keeping that desire to win, and not letting outside, not letting that adversity affect that performance.
When you think about being the BYU quarterback, what's that like for you now that you are the starter?
Well, it's definitely. It's humbling because I've grown up a huge BYU fan. It's been a dream of mine to play quarterback for BYU ever since I was a kid, and so it's a cool experience. But more than anything, it's just so happy to be part of the team. Not necessarily being the quarterback, but just being a part of this team. These guys are so awesome. I'm so happy to be back here with these guys, with these coaches. And we're just excited so grateful that we can start 1-0. We come out with a win against a tough Nebraska team in a tough venue. So more than anything, we're just excited to keep it rolling, to keep going.
How does your life change now?
I don't know. I'm still me. I'm still myself. It's just I do the best I can to do my part. To prepare, to work hard, to practice hard, and that's kind of how it was yesterday. Or that's how it was during the game on Saturday. I just wanted to go in and do my part, But the guys around me made it easy, and I wasn't worried because I knew I had guys around me that were going to make plays. And I think that's just how I was going to keep going. Just got to be me and keep doing the best I can.
Who texted or tweeted you that you thought, oh wow, that's cool, after the play yesterday?
I got one from Austin Colley, which was pretty cool, and a lot of guys reached out, and it means a lot, and that's what's so great about BYU fans. It doesn't matter where they are, they're always watching, and so it's really an honor to represent BYU and to play for this team, be a part of this program.
I saw Donnie Osmond, Danny Ainge. Anyone else I missed that were big names?
No,
because everyone was weighing in.
Nothing. I haven't checked it all, to be honest. I haven't gotten too much into it. Not trying to worry too much about that. But if I check and I see something, I'll let you know.
Okay. You got back 3 months. I think was it June 1st? What day did you get home?
June 3rd.
You've been back, I believe, 94, 95 days, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
How in the world were you ready for that moment?
All summer long, I've been doing the best I can to get back into it, to get back into the swing of things, to get back into shape, to get back, to get the arm back. And luckily, fortunately, we have an amazing strength and conditioning staff and great coaches who help me with that. And also the players, guys like TAYSOM and receivers who would help me out. And so just physically, I was trying to get back into it, but then also mentally. And so it's just been a lot of hard work, a lot of preparation. And as a backup, you have to be ready at all times because you never know. Football it's a tough game. So in a moment's notice, you could be in. So mentally, I've been preparing myself all summer long for when that time came. I didn't know when it was going to come, but I just knew I had to be ready. So when the opportunity arose, I just did the best I could to go in and make the most of it.
Has anything else in your life maybe prepared you for that kind of pressure?
I think a lot of things It all kind of leads up to it, your whole life. But I think my mission helped me a lot with things like that, because during your mission you have to face a lot of adversity and overcome challenges. Things will go your way, but you just have to keep going and stay positive. And I kind of felt that yesterday. Like, this is an amazing opportunity, and I just had to remind myself just to have fun, just to enjoy the opportunity. And so I think a lot of experiences on my mission helped me for that moment.
What was the conversation like after the game with Taysom Hill?
It was emotional. I got a little emotional just because I just look up to him so much, and I respect him so much. And he's the hardest working guy, such a great person to be around, and so my heart just hurts. And so talking to him, I just told him I loved him, and he was so nice and congratulatory, but my heart just went out to him. And it's just a very unfortunate thing, especially to a guy like that.
What does he say to you as the new starting quarterback of BYU? Does he give you advice?
We didn't get a chance to talk a whole lot, but what he told me, he just said, hey, enjoy it. Enjoy this time, and congrats. Enjoy this experience. But he's the one that helped me throughout the summer and throughout fall camp. So I got to give credit to him for helping me be ready for when that time came.
I think we all thought this moment for you we'd be talking about BYU at Arizona in 2016. Has it set in for you that, wow, that time came earlier than I thought now, as you're the starter in week 2?
Not really, and I think you take it as it comes. You just kind of go with the flow, because you never know what's going to happen. So when Coach and I told me, hey, you're in, I was like, okay, let's do it. Let's go play. I was ready to go. So it's the same thing. I don't know when it's going to happen, but you just have to do the best you can to step in. And luckily, I have amazing guys to help me out with that. Amazing guys around me, and great coaches who prepared me. So it makes it a lot easier for me.
Have you thought about that first snap in Lavelle Edwards Stadium as a starting quarterback of BYU?
No, I haven't gotten to that yet, but it'll be fun. It'll be a good experience. I'm playing against a good Boise State team, but it'll be fun to play in front of the hometown, in front of the home crowd against my hometown team.
The kid from Eagle against Boise State in Provo. What's that going to be like for you?
It'll be fun. I grew up going to all the Boise State games. I love BSU. I have some former teammates on the team. I know a lot of the coaches. So it'll be fun to see them again and to play against them. But I just have to remember that I can't get too much into that emotional side of it, but rather just focus on our schemes and our strategy, and just think about it as any other team.
What else do we need to discuss, maybe from the play or going to Boise State, that you want to bring up?
Wow, just I think more than anything, just excited for what our team stands for. I think this summer we grew a lot as a team, and it's prepared us for moments like this, when when adversity comes, things don't go the way we planned. But I think the guys on this team are they've been so ready to go, so prepared, and so I'm just so grateful to be a part of the program, to have the coaches that we do, to have the teammates that I do. It's something special. So I'm just happy to be a part of it.
What did that win mean for the rest of the season?
Well, any win is huge. You hate losing. You never want to lose. So any win is awesome. And of course, it's great to start the season with a win. It's always a good start. And so I think it'll give us some momentum, and it should build our confidence. And it can show that we can overcome some tough things. And it also shows that we have a lot to work on, a lot to improve. But it's definitely a good start to the season, to start 1-0.
Tanner Mangum, poised with a capital P, my friend.
Wow. I was really impressed by his maturity. And he's a true freshman off of a mission, But I'm telling you, this guy's going to be a good quarterback for BYU. You can see it in his demeanor. You can hear it in his voice. He is team first. He could embrace the moment and be like, I'm the man. But he hasn't. He knows that this is going to be a team deal. And that's why I think this time around after Taysom's injury will be different than last year.
BYU has already gone through it. Perhaps they're better prepared now.